Read, go ahead.
And shall not be restored to thee. Thy sheep shall be given unto thy enemies, and thou shalt have none to rescue them. And this happened to our people, the Native Americans, Mexicans, so-called Mexicans, and African Americans. We raise these animals and crops, and we don't reap the benefits of none of them. And there's only one group of people that fits, and that's us.
That's right. Wake them up, brother. Wake them up. Don't let them go to sleep.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Read.
And what happened on the slave ships when we got over here? They split all the families up. Everybody went one direction. The kids go another direction.
That's right.
And there was nothing you could do about it.
That's right.
And thine eyes shall look and fall and fail with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thy hand. That's exactly what happened. Your kids go one direction, you go another direction. You want your kids to be with you, and there's nothing you can do. You couldn't even fight them back because we was weaponless.
You didn't have no power in your hand. Read.
The fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up. And what happened? We came over here to America. We didn't know nothing about no America. And everything we did for them, they ate it up. And now their kids are prospering off of that. And we're at the bottom, and they're at the top.
That's right.
And thou shalt be oppressed and crushed always. Always.
No, just a little while.
Always.
Read.
So that thou shalt be mad for the sight of thy eyes, which thou shalt see. The Lord shall smite thee in the knees and in the legs.
Wow, he's going to do what to you, my brother?
Smite thee in the knees and in the legs.
Uh-huh.
That's kind of like me. I'm a type 2 diabetic, and they took my leg because of eating wrong and whatnot. And then, once again, these curses only fall upon a certain group of people.
That's right. That's right, my brother. And the same thing happened to me. You know, I was cursed with cancer. Why? Because I lived not the right kind of life. But God, what? He gives us another opportunity, another chance. So we will be able to do what? Reverse these curses. When we reverse these curses, we are able to what? Start reaping the benefits. We might be have lost our leg, but we have our God back. We might be have had cancer, but he healed us. Now we don't have cancer. We might have the what? The residue of cancer. We might have the residue of some of our leg being cut off, but we have our God back because we are up under his authority once again. Am I right about it, brothers? Read on, my brother.
From the sole of thy foot unto the top of thy head, the Lord shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee, unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
And see, we ain't supposed to be going out here voting. Ain't nobody supposed to be up over us. We supposed to be under authority of one of our own kin. Read.
And there shalt thou serve other gods of wood and stone. And that's exactly what's happening here in America. We serve a God of wood. Jesus on the cross. Jesus didn't even die on the cross. His name is not even Jesus, it's Yahweh. And he died on a torture stake, not a cross. And then if you, Islam or whatever, you're worshiping stone.
You're worshiping that cobblestone. Christianity is wood and the Islam is the cobblestone. Read.
And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword.
What is an astonishment, brother? What is an astonishment? The astonishment is what? I might have a $200 car, but I got $10,000 rims on it. That's an astonishment. The astonishment is that we God's chosen people, but we walk around sagging and lagging. The astonishment is that we're supposed to what? Have a wife, not a man. That is the astonishment. So the other nations, they look at us like we stupid because they know that we are God's chosen people. They know that we are God's chosen people. But what? They don't respect us because we are what? We lacking in everything. Read on, my brother.
Thou shalt become an astonishment and a proverb and a byword
Nigger,
among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead them.
nigger, Mexican, Indian, all those things. You go ahead, brother. I want to take over your thing.
Yeah, all those things you just mentioned are bywords that our slave masters gave us. We were not originally called Mexicans or black men or African American or Native American. We were Israelites. Now we are proverbs and bywords amongst all nations. All of them have these names for us.
That's right. And you know what? You can't find the word. You ain't gonna be. Well, you can find nigger in the Bible, but it doesn't mean what these people think it is. It just means a dark-skinned person. You know. But we attain all these curses because of what? Disobedience. Go ahead, my brother.
Thou shalt carry much seed out into the field, and shalt gather but little in, for the locust shall consume it.
For the what shall consume it?
The locust shall consume it.
Read. Or explain.
Thou shalt plant vineyards and dress them, but shalt neither drink of wine nor gather the grapes, for the worm shall eat them.
Read. See, when you read the book of Joel, the book of Joel is speaking about everything that this brother is saying right here. And so when we read Joel, we read the book of Amos, it tells us about all these things. And the book of Hosea as well. It tells us about all these things that we are going through because of disobedience.
Thou shalt have olive trees throughout all thy coasts, but thou shalt not anoint thyself with the oil, for thine olive shall cast his fruit. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity. And that's exactly what happened to the Israelites when we got over here. Our kids, when we had kids, the slave master sold them or used them for some other purpose. And we did not get a chance to enjoy our children right from birth.
That's right.
All thy trees and fruit and thy land shall the locust consume. The stranger that is with thee shall get up above thee very high.
What do you mean by getting up above thee very high, brother?
They're going to rule over us.
They're going to do what to us?
Rule over us.
All together, they're going to do what?
Rule over us.
Read on, my brother. Do your thing.
Yeah, so the white man and all the other nations are ruling over the Israelites. That's why they're at the top and we're at the bottom, because we did not hearken to the Most High's words.
That's right.
Laws, statutes, and commandments.
Wake them up, brother. Wake them up.
So the stranger that is with thee shall get above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low.
So we supposed to be on what, brother?
We're supposed to be up high, but we're very low. And what nation of people is the lowest right now? The so-called black man, the so-called African-American man, the so-called Mexican man, the so-called Native Indian man. We are at the bottom right now.
That's right.
He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. I don't know one of us that owns a bank where we can lend to the other nations. So when I go to the bank and try to get a loan, I'm always denied. They're always talking about something about some credit, but the Most High is my credit, and we will be able to lend to them.
That's right. And you know what? When we go and we borrow things, it's hard for us to be able to pay it back because we've been charged, our interest is higher. The only thing that we can go out there and get is a car. When it comes to a house, when it comes to land and stuff like that, they really don't want you to own it because they want to continue to own everything that you touch.
He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. And that's exactly what happened. The roles reversed from the original times to now, or the old times till now. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee.
Why? These persons shall do what, brother?
Come upon thee.
Okay.
And these curses is only upon the Israelites. As you can see, it's not upon the whole world.
No, they're upon the whole world.
It's not upon the whole world.
Who told you that?
Pastor Porkchop told me that it was upon the whole world, but we know it's not, because the Israelites are only ones suffering these curses.
Wake them up, brother. Don't let them go to sleep. Wake them up. Don't let them go to sleep, man. Read.
And shall pursue thee and overtake thee till thou be destroyed. And as we can see, all the other nations are not even close to being destroyed. Just one nation of people are close to being destroyed.
You know what? Remember how they say that they're going to put a yoke of iron around their neck until they've been destroyed? They've taken the yoke of iron away, but now they have the mental yoke around our necks. That we are still in the same docile state that we've been in from the beginning.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
They wouldn't what, brother?
They wouldn't hearken to the voice of the Lord our God.
What is talking about?
It's talking about the law, statutes, and commandments. If we would have continued following the law, statutes, and commandments, we would be up high and everyone else would be low.
Read on, my brother.
But we are a hard-headed nation.
Say it, say it, say it.
You can't even tell some of your family members the truth because Pastor Porkchop got them all brainwashed.
That's right.
They all want to go to church on Sundays.
On what?
On Sunday.
On what?
They don't want to go to church on Sunday.
I know that's
They want
right.
to go across the street over there at Walmart and buy on the Sabbath day.
That's right.
I done had people tell me, well, the Sabbath day is whatever day you choose, whatever day I chose.
What did the Bible say?
But the Bible said it was the Sabbath day, the last day of the week.
That's right.
Not the first day of the week.
What did the Bible say, my brother?
It was the last day of the week for the Lord did all his work in 6 days and rested on the 7th.
Right on, my brother, right on.
He did not work 7 days a week. He did not rest on Sunday and then go back to work on Monday. He did it on Saturday, the Sabbath.
That's right. But we don't care. We're going to do whatever the white man tells us to do. Why? Because we've been programmed. What, right, brother?
We've been programmed to serve other gods.
That's right.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. And thou shalt be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder.
Right. Now what that mean by for a sign and for a wonder?
That these curses are going to be upon his people and his chosen people only.
What does that, how do you know that that's Walmart over there? How do we know that they Walmart?
It has a Walmart sign.
Because it has a sign that say Walmart, right? And so we're going to be a what?
A sign and a wonder.
Read on. Explain yourself, brother.
Upon thy seed forever. So these curses is going to be upon the Most High's seed until he comes and changes everything. And he hasn't came and changed everything as of yet.
That's why we know who we are. That's why we know we the Israelites. Because we are the only ones that has went through what we are going through today.
And there's also a lot of people that would like to tell you that the Old Testament is done away with, but they like to hit you up with those tithes and offerings, or they still follow thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not lie. They still follow all those parts of the Old Testament, but the whole Old Testament in entirety they don't want to follow because the white man said not to. He's teaching them in the churches that the Old Testament is done away with.
That's right.
And us being coons, we just go ahead and believe that instead of doing our own research.
That's
because there's nowhere in the Bible where it says the Old Testament is done away with.
And you know what? The people holler about the Old Testament and the New Testament. The Bible is one book. There ain't no such thing as the Old Testament. Ain't no such thing as the New Testament. Because what? Why do you think people don't understand Paul's teaching? Why? Because they didn't read the Old Testament. Because Paul was teaching with the Old Testament. How you doing, my brothers and sisters? What's your nationality, brother? What's your nationality? You're a Black and Apache Indian? Okay. Look at my pants. What color is my pants? What color is your skin? Your skin is brown, right, my brother? Now, you ain't black because, hold this, my brother, because if you was black, let me show you something. Would you call yourself like an African American? You call yourself like an African American, right? You see this picture right here? What's this man's name? Leo Scipios Africanos. Okay, that land used to be named Ham. Africa used to be named Ham. But he came over in Africa and defeated our brother Hannibal. You ever heard of Hannibal? He came over and defeated our brother Hannibal. And when he defeated our brother Hannibal, he named it after his name. The same way when we look at America. America used to be Azareth. But what does this say that this man's name is? Amerigo Vespucci, right? So it's impossible when we say that we are African Americans to come from two white men. Is your father a so-called black man? You are from the tribe of Judah. You are a true Israelite, my brother. You see? Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. Those were the southern kingdom. And all the rest of them were the southern kingdoms. The southern kingdom are the ones that became what? Gentiles. Because they were following Gentile customs. And they wasn't doing what it was that God told them to do. And so you are a so-called black man, but you are a Jew. You are God's chosen people. You're one that's supposed to receive the promises. You too, my brother. You too, my sister. You're supposed to receive all those things that God has for you. We're not supposed to be going out buying on the Sabbath day. You know that, right? What's the day? What's Saturday? It's the original Sabbath day. You see, the white man has deceived us and fooled us, because when 12 o'clock at midnight comes, that don't mean that it's beginning to be a new day. 5 o'clock in the evening, let's say like today, 5 o'clock in the evening, it starts to be in Sunday. You see? But they called us, how many commandments is it, brother? There's 10 commandments. The Bible says that there are 613 commandments for men, women, and children. You know you're keeping one of the commandments already, right? You know you're keeping one of them already. You got a beard on your face. That's called a manly badge of dignity. So if you had a male line and a female line, how would you be able to tell which was which? The male line has what? It has a beard. And the female line, it doesn't have a beard, right? So what's that saying? Huh? Do you love God? How do you love Him? Give me
by keeping the law, statutes, and commandments.
Give me 1 John 5 and 3. Huh? Okay, but faith, you say you're right. You love Him by keeping faith. But faith without works is what? Faith without works is dead. So can I give God a high five? Can I give Him some roses? Can I send Him a card? I can't do none of those things, right? So when we holler about we love God, we can't love God but one way. Read what it says, my brother.
1 John chapter 5 verse 3.
Read.
For this is the love of God.
What is the love of God, brother?
That we keep His commandments.
That we do what?
We keep His commandments.
No, the commandments are done away with.
We keep His commandments.
Read.
And His commandments are not grievous.
What does grievous mean? That means that they are not hard. But when we go to church, Pastor Porkchop tells us